Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is.
Applies the finish! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? He's got himself an absolute peach. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
North Macedonia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Kane. Could go all the way here.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. That's very neat. Gerrard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
England with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. Kane making good progress, and he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's always been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shooting! And that is doing no harm. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Elmas.
North Macedonia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle. Alioski was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he...
And the finish! Elmas. Looking for a runner. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Driving, tries a shot! Jordan Henderson. He'll try from distance! Magnificent! A finish of true class! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
is number 28.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lewis Skelly finding himself in space. Gets his head on it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
England go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka, oh, now he can run away with it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. No, there's no going past him this time. Lewis Skelly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. That's just... Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's Kane! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance here. Great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard! Too close for comfort. Alioski. Elmas receives it in a wide position. Elmas. Excellent. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Stones has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Searching pass he's played there. He's got away. That's a cute ball. Out of play for a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they've got a throw. Konsa. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Probing pass. And the shot's on here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he latch on to this? Kane. That's tidy. It's Kane! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Rice. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no joy this time. Konsa. And that has left him in a heap. Good read, needed to be. Gerrard tries to play it through. Alioski. Now he's got space here. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold. Saka gets into a good position.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's had a chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Jordan Henderson knocks it into space. Gerrard picks it up out wide. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. North Macedonia have the chance to go the other way. He's beaten the last man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Oh, just the keeper now. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. And he's denied!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And it's made its way to him. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. And that's gone loose. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. And it's Bellingham. And this is Gerrard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a nicely shaped ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Big chance! In he goes again. And that's a tidy finish. They are playing them off the park. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Henderson.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Now, who's going to be first to this? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And time is up. North Macedonia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele.
Oh, what a mistake! And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? chance! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most convincing of passes. And that has left him in a heap. Kone. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's in! 2! And we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's always been caught napping. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Tries to thread one through. Dembele in acres of space out. Towering header! And he can thump it away. Saliba cuts out the pass. Played back. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Off the post! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted in. And it's made its way to him. Bade. And here's Elise. And it's Doué. Oh, super find. He's in! Must chance for a shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Chance! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
France leading now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Doué, he's found the way through. Looks across and plays it in. Looking for the run. Kone. Can he get on the end of this? In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's got away from him. Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? Well, we expected better, and so did he. Picked out brilliantly. It's Dembele! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Shot could... Kone! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's fabulous. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
There will be 3 minutes of
Mbappe.
time.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. It's Dembele! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And we get things going again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Koundé. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a shade optimistic. Kone. Saliba. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Doué. Dembele. He's got away. Hoisted in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Alioski tries to pass it through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. Dembele, looking understandably energised after his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played out wide. And this is them. And a chance! That's another chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made... Oh, he's been caught on it here! They're urging him to shoot. Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dimitrievski herring after the ball here. He's found a way through, and he's definitely onside. Can he finish? Oh, good finish! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
North Macedonia still making a fight of this. He's picked his way through. Now it's Doué. France have reclaimed it. That is Conte. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. That'll be a corner. France with the corner. They're first. Dembele plays it short. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Conte. Zaire Emery. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Olise is behind this one, looking to widen the gap even further here. Olise! Brought out the best in the keeper. In with the challenge. Doué. Knocks it into space. Koundé. Conte. Spread to the right. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
France are having a ball here. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Maignan. Now it's Olise. It's a good run down the right. And it's skewed away. And here's Dembele. It's Benzema! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's Olise. Olise gets on his bike and on the move. Steaming on goalwards. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not where it came from. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Kamavinga. And it's Zaire Emery. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Olise. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Taken back almost at once. Saliba spots it and intercepts. And we're done. So that is it. The end of the road. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
North Macedonia really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high intensity.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the shot! That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And this is Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Takes a shot! Perilously close. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's all alone! He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's their second corner of the game. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Bruno Fernandes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bruno Fernandes. And he's quick to get rid. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. And that is well cleared. North Macedonia have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. Look at the space here. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. North Macedonia are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. He's had it taken off him. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Inacio kept his eye on it, and he's there. He is through here! Bernardo Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. He's on it, can he? And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nuno Mendes. And he's whipped it across. Elmas. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? But not... Oh, shooting chance! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. North Macedonia could not have chosen a worse moment. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly...
Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
He's there to head it! He will be livid with himself. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That looks a good ball through. North Macedonia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ruben Neves. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't...
There could be trouble here. That's a good ball out wide. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
North Macedonia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shot at goal! And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He might be in here!
Such good technique. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Número 10.
He's had a shot! We've got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Nicely shaped ball. Now that's well seen too. He might have to go it alone here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played with finesse. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, there's no...
Alinia has got himself a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Elmas picks it up out wide. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Threads one in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. João Cancelo, and he's managed to get free. He's under lots of pressure there. Chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Portugal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Right, and the shot!
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
Ignacio
compensação.
gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. João Felix. There's a searching pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He has found the way through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. North Macedonia can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It would have to be Kenan Yildiz, Peter, because he really is one of the golden boys of his generation. I think his signature move is to take the ball on the turn and drift out to that left wing and take on whoever presents himself in front of him. He may be a playmaker, but likes to progress with the ball, with his own running, his own pace, his own style. That's Yildiz.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he gets rid in a hurry. Short changes him with that pass. Shot, surely! And he's heaved it away. Stood up well to him there. And it's been shipped out wide. Muldur tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the counter is on. Great vision. Uzun was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Turkey really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. North Macedonia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's got away. They're urging him. Aktakolu! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Celik. It's going to be another throw. Aimed beyond the defence. Kaveci's terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives, probably feels he could have been better protected though.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Nicely weighted ball. North Macedonia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Goulart running with the ball. He's having a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Goulart can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Turkey have their third corner. Özzer plays it short. And that was nowhere near his best. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shot! Goal! There could be trouble here. Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball.
And the finish! Goal! Turkey! The first significant strike. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Turkey have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the...
Oh, what's he done? Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, great chance. Oh, super ball. Uzun. Big chance. And he's decided to go for it. That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. This ended up in no man's land. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Alioski does really well to win the ball there. Cilic is the guilty party there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked out the run. He won't be happy with that one. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Spread it left. Back to Kolu. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That looks a decent ball. Played out to the left flank. Aktokolu scooting forward. Aktokolu on a strong run here. Goulet. That's good play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Elmas. Here's... And there's the shot! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a... And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
North Macedonia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Second period then underway. Can he get on the end of this? Alioski has it out wide and in space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Kavetsi. That's been slipped through. Uzum shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pass somewhat off top. And the volley. And he's following up. Goal! Turkey! And they've got their lead back. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Turkey with the lead. That is a jarring tackle. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
North Macedonia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been slung wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Muldur. And he's managed to get free. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's intervened well there. So we've reached the hour mark.
Was 80,953.
Yildiz has the space to scheme. Cleared away.
North Macedonia may only be one behind.
Alioski with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, nearly. Alioski knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. They've won a corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Punched away. Space for him to turn and look. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
North Macedonia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries from distance. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Elmas is wide and looking to get onto this. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance to... There's the header! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came...
Oh, he's on his own! And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Celik played into space. Turkey do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Kavetsi. He slings it in. And a chance! And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Turkey are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Real chance! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And the ball's come loose here. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu's cross.
Added time.
Uzun is flagged offside. Played into space. Good ball over the top. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Alioski has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Carvecci looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Well, this is a great shot at goal! And he's missed it. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that.
Well, it means he can play like...
Tries a shot! It's in! They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
He's got away. Real chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising...
There's the shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
North Macedonia clearly should have gone for the...
He's having a shot! Decent chance! Oh, it's a thumping hit.
Aims beyond the defence.
Not the most convincing of passes. He came in hard, very hard.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough.
Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's delightful. That's the keeper's ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Still very early doors,
But it is a closely contested affair.
and the pass is intercepted. Great vision. He is through here. He's shooting! It's anyone's ball now.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. Out for a throw. And he's cut it out. To Roberto. Can he get on the end of this? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Elmas getting forward, and he's managed to get free. Elmas stood his ground strongly. Goes for a shot! Of course! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bruno Guimaraes. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Bebeto, who's short. Oh, shooting chance! That's really well cleared. Gabriel Jesus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, no joy this time. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. North Macedonia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And he shoots! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Now it's Neymar. Well read, nice interception. To Roberto. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Elmas kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's picked his way through. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to play it through. Didn't quite work for him.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus finds himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that.
Oh, good effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. It's played through for him. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's through here. Dimitrievski claims comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to pass it through. Shot, chance for a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Gets his head on it! It's bounced back off the post. Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be waited.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's played through for him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! He's looking wide. Steaming on. And the finish! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And right near the end, we have parity. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter...
Pele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, he's having a go! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So, no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substituição em andamento.
Into extra time we go. North Macedonia displayed great resilience. Chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil with the lead. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed.
Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Deftly away. De Roberto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's picked it up out wide. Bebeto. Pele. Oh, important interception. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. Ah, he's given it a decent chance. It's run loose. He's having a pop. And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And it's Serginho. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. The hostilities have already resumed. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Rodrigo. He can run onto that. He is through here. It's Neymar! And that really should have been that. There could be trouble here. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodrigo, he is onto this. Oh, he's bust chance, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Bebeto gets a foot in here, and he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Can he finish? Off the post! And it's been hooked away. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line and the
Shapes to shoot! And that is that. North Macedonia are beaten and they are out. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the...